Welcome. Question number 16. We are to find the coefficient of the fifth term in ascending powers of the x in the binomial expansion of 1 minus 3x over 4 to the power of 9. Now, what do? If we are looking for the fifth term, we cannot expand all the terms in this case. We just need the fifth term. Now, if you're looking for the fifth term, which we take as the rth term, it means that it is a r minus 1 to give us the specific term we're looking for. All right. Now, we can see if I have a plus x to the power of n, and I'm looking for a particular specific term, I can use the factorial binomial series, or I can also use the combination method. Combination method will be CR a exponent n minus r, then your x exponent what? R. This could be where the r is number of terms. In this case, the fifth term we are looking for. We can also use the factorial expansion. My board is not big, so I'll prefer to use the combination method. Now, if you look at this is not a value that can give any change to the powers. 1 power 5, power 2, power 3 will still remain 1. So I can also say that this is 1 plus x power n, whereby n r, this is the 1 to the power whatever it is will still remain 1. So I'll be left with only x to the power what? R. I guess that is clear. So I'll be using this instead of this. You can use this as well. Just that 1 to whatever power will remain the same. So in this case, my x here, which is this value, is going to be negative 3x over 4. So let's, where your n is going to be 9, because that's the power we have here. Then what will be the r? The r is the fifth term. Remember, if you are doing this expansion, the r begins from 0. That is n combination 0. That's the first term. So that's the first term. So r is 0. That's the first term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I'm looking for that, it means I'm having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I count 5, it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I'm counting the fifth term, and I'm counting 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see it. So this makes it the fifth term, even though I'm counting 5, because it begins from 0. So this will give you the 5 you're looking for in terms of the fifth term. So by substitution into this means that 9 combination, or do I have to represent the x? Okay, let's go. 9 combination 5, that is the r, then x. What is our x? Our x is a negative 3x divided by 4, all to the power of what? R, which is now going to be what? 5. I guess that is clear. We are only doing substitution. N is the power we have in the binomial term given to us. Then the 5 is the r, the number of term, the position of the fifth term. Then your x here is the second term from here, but it must carry the negative sign. So let's go. Can we do that on the calculator as 9 combination 5? What would it be? So our 9 combination 5 is going to be 126. So that is going to multiply negative 5, negative 3 exponent 5. Don't forget that 5 is even number, odd number. So your result will still be a negative value. So we just pick 5 exponent 3 exponent 5. And that will be 243, but negative. So negative 243 x to the power 5, then divided by 4 also raised to the power what? 5, since we are having that as a fraction, and that will give us 1024. This is multiplying that. Let's see if there's a common factor between 1024 and 126. Good. That will be going there. So there is a factor that can divide that and give you 63 here. negative 243x power 5, then this will give you 512. So this 63 is in the numerator. So that will be multiplying the 243 value we have, but negative, and that will be negative 15309 x power 5 divided by 512 as the value we are looking for. We are looking for only the coefficient of this term, which is going to be negative 15309 here divided by 512. 512 is here. So our option, which is going to be the preferred one, will be the option what? A. I guess the concept is clear. You can also try the factorial expansion method. There's that the n into bracket n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5 divided by the 5 factorial. Then you'll be able to get the same answer as we have. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Come back for question 17.